Swimming pools aren't just for kids anymore. These days, a high-end resort-style pool,
Somebody wanted a big waterfall, right?
Oh my God. Wow, when did we move to a resort?
custom-made to your wildest imagination,
Wow! That's magnificent. That's exactly what we wanted.
can be right in your own backyard.
Is that really my backyard? Because it is such a transformation.
And these are the folks making it happen. They are the Pool Kings.
I'm Mimi Ketchbaugh. This is my husband, Joaquin. We're here in Austin, Texas with our 2 kids, Thomas and Kira, and our dog, River. Nice one.
Perfect.
We've had a whirlwind experience for the last 2 years. We've lived in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and we spent 6 months in Costa Rica. And as amazing as those experiences were, we are super excited about planting roots back to where we feel we belong in Austin, Texas. Getting more than you, Kira. There you go.
We have a beautiful yard. It's nice and big and has a creek and a big cliff in the back.
And it's super fun to go wade around and catch turtles and fish. But at the end of the day, it'd be much nicer to be in a pool.
We would really like a pool that takes advantage of the landscape and the background that we have with the cliff. So the more natural it looks, the better. At the same time, we would love to have a slide for Thomas and maybe a jumping rock or something like that.
So this is an incredibly special place for us. We got married here 11 years ago. We had all of our friends and family, and we watched our kids when they were very small play out in the yard, and now that they're older, we can't wait for them to be able to play in the pool.
This property by far is one of the most beautiful properties I think we've ever been out to. They've got that big cliff in the back that's probably 60, 70 feet high and a little creek that runs down at the base of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. What a spot for a pool.
One of the biggest challenges out there is trying to incorporate all that natural beauty into the pool design.
I think that's key to this build for sure. They've been traveling for the past 2 years and decided to stay here in Texas, and I think for their kids and school and things like that. So I'm glad they decided to do that because, man, I can't wait to see what the pool looks like in this backyard.
Didn't they get married on that property by the creek?
Yeah, I think they got married down by the creek. He built the arbor for it and everything. I think it's a pretty special spot for him for sure.
Well, if we do a good job on the pool, maybe they'll renew their vows at the pool.
Yeah, if we could talk him into it.
Yeah.
So would you ever renew your vows?
She said yes once, but I don't want to push my luck.
I'm kidding. Today, we're heading deep into the Austin countryside to show the Ketchbaughs the design for their new pool. We spent a lot of time to make this pool look as natural as possible.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How are you?
How are you?
Good to see you.
Come on in.
See you guys.
Kids, come on down, check out the pool.
So this pool's really going to be a great addition to this home now that they've settled back in Austin.
Here we go.
Whoa, look at that.
We've got a huge slide.
Do you want to see me go down it? The negative edge looks great. The whole shape, I think, blends really well with the yard.
We try and make it look as natural as possible to fit in with the environment that we have out here.
Yeah, I think you guys nailed it. It blends in really well. This new rock bridge is going to be fantastic.
The
And
boulders really make it look natural. Did you guys see the rock, the jumping rock?
Right where that jumping rock is, it's 6 feet deep off that end right there.
so that's the sun deck where Mommy's going to be lounging out.
Yeah, those are called bubblers. They're in the big shallow area that you can play. It has about 4 or 5 inches of water, and then there's 3 bubbler jets in it that are really fun to play with.
I'm excited to get this thing going.
Yeah.
You ready to build a pool, guys? Yeah! All right.
All right, let's get going. To start this pool, we first have to measure everything out. It's critical to get these measurements right because we're adding it on to their existing flagstone patio, and it's got to blend seamlessly. So we're gonna take our measurements and start digging. We're gonna have to move over 50 tons of dirt to dig this pool, and we're gonna start off by digging our long trench for the plumbing. We have more than 12 separate PVC lines that have to be buried at least 2 feet down. Part of the challenge is we have to dig between 2 existing patios. So right behind me, we're digging out an area for the stream. We're gonna cut into the ground a little bit and build the pool up in between the two existing patios. And then at the end, we're gonna have a big flat rock with water bubbling out of the top of it. It's gonna come across right here. We're gonna build a rock slabstone bridge where the kids can cross over back and forth, and then the stream's gonna dump into the main part of the pool. So once all these pieces come together, it's gonna be a neat feature. I'm excited to see what it looks like. So as we're busy digging out our pool creek, Joaquin comes over and asks us for a favor in the real creek. Over the winter, a giant slab of rock fell off of the cliff and landed right in the middle of his creek. He wants us to use the excavator to pull it out of the creek and turn it into a natural bench, but that's easier said than done. That giant slab probably weighs over 3 tons. And even though our excavator is super strong, our chains just keep slipping off. Wow. But with a little persistence, we cleared the creek and built the bench and called it a day.
It's week 5 of our pool build here at the Catchball House. We built all of our wooden forms, installed all of our plumbing, and added gravel bags to support the walls. Now it's time to add the steel. We are adding more than 4,000 pounds of number 4 rebar, which is tied together to create the skeleton of this pool. The steel frame will be picked up and put on blocks, and once that's done, we'll be ready to shoot this pool.
Today is my favorite day of the build, Gunite Day. This is the day when the pool really comes alive. We're bringing our truck into the backyard and we'll get our pump and compressor ready to go. We use really high pressured pumps, so if everything goes right, we can shoot a pool this size in one day. We'll fill in all the spaces and hand shape the gunite into place. We were making great progress with the pool, but then we noticed our pump was overheating, so we had to shut everything down. And the Catchball property is way outside of town. And it's gonna take a while for us to get a new pump out here, and all this gunite can't wait. And if it starts to dry in the truck, or worse, in the pool, we've got a major issue.
This election, all Californians will be able to vote safely from home. Every active registered voter will receive a vote-by-mail ballot with a unique barcode. You can track it using Where's My Ballot, and you'll receive automatic notifications by text, email, or voice call to let you know the status of your ballot once you mail it, drop it off at your polling place, or at a drop box. Vote-by-mail ballots. Simple, safe, secure, counted. Learn more at vote.ca.gov.
Apartments.com makes getting into a new home easier than ever.
I thought you loved me.
Apartments.com, the most popular place to find a place. I put on my deodorant and I feel comfortable and protected.
Proposition 22, what will it actually do? Yes on 22 protects the ability of app-based drivers to keep their jobs as independent contractors. And 22 provides new benefits for drivers, including health care. Vote yes on Prop 22.
1, 2, 3,
Get 0% APR for 60 months or $1,750 cash back on 2020 RAV4. Or get $1,500 cash back on the fully redesigned 2020 Highlander and Highlander Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
We're in Austin, Texas, building a dream pool for Mimi and Joaquin Catchball.
Oh, look at that.
We've completed the dig, we've added the steel, and we were busy shooting the pool with gunite when we ran into a big problem. The pump is conked out. If something broke and we can't keep this pump cool, we're gonna have to shut down the gunite process. That's not an option. Luckily, we were able to find a hose, cool the pump down with some water, and get it back to an operable running temperature. Crisis averted. With the pump issue resolved, we shot the rest of the gunite, shaped it into place, and called it a day. With the pool shell dry, we can start adding the flagstone coping and waterline tile. It's super important to Joaquin for this pool to look as natural as possible and match the surroundings in his backyard. So we're installing a natural flagstone coping and a crystal blue waterline tile that they picked out. The tile is installed underneath the coping all the way around the pool and on the infinity edge. So we had the masonry team set the waterline tile for the vanishing edge. It has to be done perfectly level because this water is going to sheet over that tile edge all the way across the vanishing edge down to the catch basin below. So if it was off a little bit, you don't have a perfect sheet of water. So it's really important to get this perfectly level. The flagstone goes on the coping, on the columns, and on the deck. Then we fill in our grout to give it a finished look. As that grout is drying on the flagstone coping, we can start working on our creek that's gonna look like it's flowing into the pool. The first thing that Charles and I need to do is meet up with Mimi and Joaquin at our shop to pick out the stone slab that's gonna be the bridge across the creek. Mimi's hoping to find a slab that's the perfect color. What we're looking for is something, you know, that's at least about 7 foot in length and 4 foot wide. See, like something like this would be too narrow. I want two people to be able to go at the same time.
Totally. And we're gonna make it easy on you guys too. So I think we should start with this one right here. I'm just kidding.
I like the colors on the third one over there. It just seems like there's a little bit more darkness to it rather than just one solid color.
Yeah, this one looks great. It looks like it'll match up with that cliff that you have in the background back there. Right at 11 feet, so that's no problem.
Perfect.
Now remember, if y'all don't end up liking this one, it's your fault, not ours, right?
Good point. That's all you.
We'll just blame Mimi.
Don't mess up on the plaster.
All right. With the stone bridge picked out, Elizabeth's gonna show them some of the plasters they can choose.
What do you think about this one? It's my lightest one I have out for show.
I like the idea of having a very light, inviting, kind of resort-style pool. This is pretty close.
That's it.
Do you have anything a little bit lighter?
I do. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab them and bring
Okay.
them out here so you can see them side by side. I'll be
Thank
right
you.
back.
I really feel like lighter is going to be the way to go. But I think this is really close.
All right.
Okay.
Both of these are just gonna reflect the color of the sky. So you're gonna get
Okay.
a crisp sky blue. This one has a more natural look to it. This one has speckles of blue all throughout.
I think the speckles make it look less natural. I think I like this one. The colors in it match what our stone at our pool is going to look like. So I think it's a good fit.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
All right.
There's 3 masonry steps to this pool. 1 is the tile, 2 is all this flagstone patio. Next is phase 3, and that's setting boulders. Joaquin loves the sound and movement of water. That's why we're gonna have bubblers and boulders that spill in water. It's gonna sound and look really neat. So we've chosen the boulder that we're gonna put in the stream that's gonna have water bubbling out of the top of it. The next step is we're gonna have to core out and drill a hole all the way through this massive rock. The drill bit's too short. We're gonna have to take some exact measurements of where we're drilling on this side of the rock, flip it over, put those measurements in place, and drill from the other side. So we're 12 inches off right here and there. Get that big drill back out. Our measurements are slightly off. You see the other one? As long as they meet up anywhere, then it'll work. They gotta meet up somewhere. But that big drill helps to set things right. How's it look? It's perfect. And there we have it. So the next boulder we're setting is the one that's gonna go right here on the end of the sun shelf. Rather than having like a handrail, we're actually kind of using this boulder as a handrail. That's a nice little piece to grab onto right there. I like it. Once we get the boulders set in place, we can place the stone slab that's gonna be the bridge across the creek. The bridge slab is a lot like that slab that we pulled out of the creek and just about as heavy. When the chain slipped on that creek slab, it was no big deal. But if we drop this sucker, we got a problem of ruining all of our boulder work. Careful with that thing.
Craving restaurant flavor? Introducing new Best Foods Drizzle Sauce. Crave-worthy flavors you can drizzle, dip, and dress to make home the best restaurant around. New drizzle sauces from Best Foods. We're on the side of food.
We're for those who love to discover, who know an open mind is the only kind, who don't need to travel to find something new, who know where to escape, even just for a moment, who don't need a fortune to find a gem, and who know when you spend less, you can discover even more and never, ever stop discovering. Spend less, discover more. At TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods.
Me dijo que mejor tomara clases de baile.
Nosotras no nos conformamos. Como este Nissan Sentra. Tiene potencia, tiene estilo y nos ayuda a movernos con confianza.
Vamos a boxear.
Vamos.
No te conformes. El nuevo Nissan Sentra. Arrienda el Nissan Sentra 2020 por $149 al mes.
1, 2, 3,
Get 0% APR for 60 months or $1,750 cash back on 2020 RAV4. Or get $1,500 cash back on the fully redesigned 2020 Highlander and Highlander Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
1, 2, 3,
For a limited time only, get special low financing rates on all Toyota certified used vehicles. Toyota, let's go places.
Want local breaking news? Search KTVU.
COVID statistics near you? Search KTVU.
Local news you can use? Search KTVU.
If it matters to you, search KTVU.
We're working on a custom pool for the Ketchbaugh family in Austin, Texas.
Oh, look at that.
The centerpiece of this design is a water feature with a natural stone bridge. The slab stone for the bridge is heavy and unbalanced and really hard for us to manage. Careful with that thing. But thankfully, we were able to place it without incident. Just in time for a special delivery.
All right, back it up, guys, here.
A twisting pool slide, which Charles assembled in record time.
It's plaster day at the Catchball Pool. The Catchballs have chosen a white plaster with aggregate, which is actually a mix of white cement and small pebbles. We have this network of ropes hanging over the pool to keep all of our plaster hoses off the plaster. Our guys are also wearing shoes with spikes, so we leave as small a footprint as possible. Tomorrow we'll fill this baby up.
Once the plaster is dry, we come back in and do a light acid wash. And what this does is it exposes the pebble in all of its color. Pressure testing all of our plumbing is one of the last steps we do before filling the pool with water.
Y'all be careful.
Man, that slab worked out perfect.
Yeah. Sure does make it a lot easier than going all the way around the pool. Just go across this bridge here.
Heck yeah. I can't believe that's glass. It looks like marble. All right, wait,
Let's
hold
take
on.
a look. Let's
Here it goes. There it is.
That's nice.
God, what a pretty piece of property.
Y'all did an awesome job on this pool. It's beautiful.
You think it's pretty now. Wait till we turn on all these water features we've got.
We got the bubblers, we got the deck jets.
Yeah.
We even got that boulder that you cored out a hole in and got a bubbler
Yeah,
through there.
thanks for skipping that day. That wasn't a lot of work at all.
Yeah, but it's gonna look great.
Oh, I know. I can't wait to see it.
Let's turn it on.
All right, cousin, turn that boulder on.
Bubbler waterfall on. Here we go. There it is.
Voila. Oh, it's perfect.
All right, we got the bubblers on. Now I'm gonna turn on these deck jets over here and here. Ready?
Yeah. Nice. Those are great.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Oh, the kids are gonna love these.
Let's go take a look at the slide. Here we go. Here goes the slide.
Better work.
Here it comes.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Man, Charles, we got everything rocking on this pool. I mean, I know he likes water moving, but we got a lot of water moving here.
Yeah, we got everything on, so let's go bring them out.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Y'all ready to see the pool?
Come take a look.
This is awesome.
I put on my deodorant and I feel comfortable and protected.
Imagine the places we'll go together. Expedia.
You aim high in everything you do. You have high standards. After all, it's your body, your life, and your future. Shouldn't the same go for your birth control?
If you're looking for low hormone pregnancy prevention, aim high and go low. Meet Kyleena, the smallest, lowest hormone 5-year IUD that's highly effective and reversible anytime, in case your plans change. Don't use Kyleena if you have a pelvic infection, get infections easily, or have certain cancers. Less than 1% of users get a serious infection called PID. If you have pelvic or stomach pain, or if Kyleena comes out, talk to your healthcare professional. Kyleena may attach to or go through the uterus. Pregnancy with Kyleena is uncommon, but can be life-threatening and may cause loss of pregnancy or fertility. Ovarian cysts may occur but usually disappear. Bleeding and spotting may increase in the first 3 to 6 months and remain irregular. Periods over time may become shorter, lighter, or may stop. Kyleena does not protect against HIV or STDs.
Aim high and go low with Kyleena.
Ask your HCP about the lowest hormone 5-year IUD.
1, 2, 3, My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure.
For a limited time only, get special low financing on all certified used Camrys and Camry hybrids. Toyota, let's go places.
Tuck, you want to walk?
Come on, Tucker, let's go.
Tuck, Tuck. Wanna walk, boy?
Tucker, you want to go out?
When the whole family needs an excuse to get out, Nutro's Clean Recipe will help your dog keep up.
At some banks, to open an account, it feels like step after step. Not at Capital One. You can open a checking account in just 5 minutes. That's right, 5 minutes. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
This town smells fantastic.
Desert dry minerals absorb wetness fast. Odors, adios. Even made litter out of it. Barkeep, pour our friend a demo.
Dang, ain't nothing quicker than Absorb-X.
Start your day with Secret. Secret stops sweat 3 times more than ordinary antiperspirants. With Secret, you're unstoppable. No sweat. Try it and love it or get your money back. Secret.
No sweat.
After weeks of installing multiple water features and all sorts of boulders, it's time to show the Ketch Spas their backyard paradise.
Y'all ready to see the pool?
Yes, let's do it.
Come on out.
Come take a look.
Wow, so exciting.
That sounds like approval.
This is awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a big jumping rock.
Oh yeah, that jumping rock's perfect just for you. And it's deep enough there so you can jump in and do cannonballs. It's great. And dive.
I love the negative edge. That's really, really special.
And look at the slab y'all chose for the bridge.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
I
maybe
love
you
it.
picked out the right one for sure.
And then we also got a spot for you over there by the sun shelf.
Can't wait to
sit there and relax and enjoy the pool.
And you got all this water movement, deck jets, bubblers, negative edge, slide.
There's so many elements to take in.
It blends in perfectly with the cliff, the creek behind.
It's amazing. We got the stream going in with the boulder that has water coming out of it, ties into the big slab. My favorite element is probably the jumping rock. I mean, it's cantilevered out over the pool. It gives it an extra element to spring off.
Yeah, that's a big boulder. It sits up nice and high, too.
It's gonna be fun.
You see that the boulders you had on your existing patio, and look at the boulders that we put in around the pool.
It looks like they've always been here.
Exactly, yeah. And the way it tied into the stream that you built, it looks like it just flows right into ours and right into the pool.
And then right to the negative edge and right to the creek.
Yeah.
Everything ties in beautiful. So do you guys love it?
Yes!
All right, who's getting in first?
We are loving the pool.
It's fantastic. The kids get home from school, they're immediately throwing on their swim trunks, jumping off the rock, using the slide.
The kids love the area with the boulder and the bubblers. It just gives them a whole fun element where they can take their little boats and their toys and just have fun. Instead of wanting to go inside and watch TV or play on their computers, they're wanting to come outside and go swimming. I love coming out with the kids. I'll sit on the Baja shelf and read a book while they swim, playing on the floaties, doing all those things that kids should do.
It's fun to sit back and watch them, be kids.
We always love to entertain it when friends come over. The kids get in and the adults can hang out and visit while the kids are swimming. It's awesome. They really designed the perfect pool for us, for our family, and for our environment here.
This is like a backyard paradise.
We couldn't be happier.
Swimming pools aren't just for kids anymore. These days, a high-end resort-style pool,
Oh my God! Wow, when did we move to a resort?
custom-made to your wildest imagination,
Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous.
Got goosebumps.
can be right in your own backyard.
I think we'll use it as much as the kids.
Oh, I know we will.
And these are the folks making it happen. They are the Pool Kings.
I'm Matt Van Bergen. This is my wife, Sarah. We have 3 kids, Sydney, Shay, and Bo, and we live in Austin, Texas.
Good job. That was awesome. Our family is super energetic. We're always on the go.
With 3 young kids, obviously every day is a little bit hectic and a little crazy, so when we have free time, it's really important to us that we get to spend time as a family and do things together.
Okay, Bo's it. Bo is a little wild man. He just has so much energy, so we're super excited for this pool so they can just go swimming and just get tired.
Where is Bo at?
Oh my gosh, Bo!
Hopefully burn off some of that energy. We live in a new development, so it's not really ideal for outdoor living. There's a few trees out there, but a lot of construction.
Our vision for our pool was really to have an amazing space for our children and all of our friends and family to play.
We wanted a large pool, hot tub that also had a view of the TV, so if there's ever a game on, we don't want to miss that. Outdoor living, that's really important to us.
We're really looking forward to this pool and getting some amazing landscaping out here just to bring it all together.
I love Van Bergen's new neighborhood.
Oh, the whole neighborhood is awesome because it's a new development.
You know, they'll probably be the first one on the block with a brand new pool.
Yeah, Sarah's all about the pool. They want the fun house so they can keep the kids there.
And that 10-foot drop off the back patio is screaming for a pool.
When we're all done, they can sit in the spa, hang out, take advantage of the view, and watch the wildlife cruise through the backyard. Raccoon, coyotes, deer, wild chickens.
Where have you seen wild chickens in Texas?
Dude, you've never heard about the vicious wild chickens that cruise around at night, take people down?
Okay, whatever you say, man.
We're on our way to show the Van Bergens the design we came up with for their new pool. It has everything they asked for, and we think they're really gonna love it.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. Come on in.
Thank you. Thanks. All right, are you ready to see this?